everybody. We are back today with episode 2 of our Friday chats that I'm really excited about because last week was a big hit with Lola, and so I'm excited to sit down today with Betsy, who is a team captain in our Tri-Cities area. And so we are gonna hear a little bit more about our team, why she's walking, and her connection with the Walk to Defeat ALS. And then she's also gonna share some of her creative fundraising ideas. So Betsy, if you will just tell us a little bit about your team and what got you walking, and then we'll go into a little bit of the fundraising aspect.
Okay, great. My name is Betsy Codispoti, and my husband, my family is in Kingsport, Tennessee. We moved here in 2006, so we've been here long enough. My husband was a half marathon runner, and he noticed that there was some weakness starting in his arms and on his legs and whatever, and a foot drop on his right side. So we went through all the medical testing and whatever, trying to figure it out. We went to Wake Forest, and in February of this year, he was officially diagnosed with ALS. He had run his last marathon 3 days prior to his diagnosis. So he ran his last half marathon 3 days before he was diagnosed. Since then, we have gotten so deep into this, doing the research, trying to figure out how we can get into trials. The doctors at Wake Forest are phenomenal. We are in the right place with the right doctor. Dr. Karras is fantastic.
Awesome.
So we have been, doing what we can. We're working with the support group. We're working with the Tri-Cities area ALS group, and we knew that we had to do a walk. And so right now our team is very small, but that doesn't matter. We're going to open it up, and we're going to try to get something together at a local park that has a walking track around a lake. So we're going to do our walk that way and have just a little get together of family and friends, and we'll go from there.
I love that. I'm excited to see y'all's special day on October 3rd. So her team is Italian Stallions, and she talks about her team being small, but they're definitely mighty. Betsy has come up with some really fun, just engaging ways to have her friends and family and church support their team. And support Paul ultimately. And so she's going to share just a few things that she's implemented and started, and it's kind of just caught traction, and she's gotten some success from it. And so will you just tell us a little bit about some of the fun things that your team is doing to engage your friends, engage your family? Just share it with some of our other teams.
Okay, I work at Joann Fabric, so of course I've always been crafty, and I have a Cricut machine. So of course my thing is Cricut everything. So I came up with our theme with the Italian Stallions. We used the Rocky theme. So our initial thing was Knockout ALS. So I made stickers that say Knockout ALS. Okay, these stickers can go on cups or whatever. I have one on the back of my van right now. So then I started coming up with other ideas as to what to put on a mask. And the theme right now is Strikeout ALS. All right, so there's that one. For those of us who are caregivers and our family members, I have one that says Someone I Love is Fighting ALS.
I love that one.
ALS, the fight for a cure continues.
That's awesome.
The fight to strike out ALS continues. And then probably one of my favorite is I was at Hobby Lobby, and I happened to find baseballs on ornaments. So it says Strike Out ALS. So what I did is I just put out there that I have for $5, a $5 donation would cover the cost of material to make a mask. And then I would send them out. And I'm doing $10 on the baseballs just because they're a little more expensive. So I started doing that, and I have probably made close to $300 just on the masks themselves.
Yes.
So, that has been fantastic. It is simple, It really is easy if you have a Cricut machine.
Yeah.
You know, and you can come up with just about anything that you want.
Yeah.
So that was that. And then last night I was going through Facebook, and one of my memories happened to be my kids doing the ice bucket challenge about 6 years ago. And I thought, ooh, we could do that. Let's start it again. So I put out on Facebook, for every $50 that a donation, you will get a bucket. And, you know, we'll take the buckets for you.
Yeah.
And within an hour of posting it, I had a neighbor that gave $150, 3 buckets. We had one, and I said, if you join our team, you get a bucket.
Yeah.
I got 2. So right there's 5 buckets.
Yeah.
Another one gave something. Right now we're up to 10 buckets of ice that's going to be dumped on us. Now it's going to be probably be a whole family affair, because I don't think I could take 10 buckets of ice. But we're going to start that ALS ice bucket challenge again here in Kingsburg.
I love that, Betsy. Those are all awesome ideas. And I love how you mentioned Facebook too. So many people have had just great success with that and sharing it with their friends and family. So I appreciate you just sharing your tips and your strategies, and just ultimately walking and helping us defeat ALS. So I really appreciate you taking to share with us.
Paul did the Facebook fundraising for his birthday, and he had set like $200. Oh no, he surpassed that.
Oh, I know he did. Yes.
You know, so I mean, there's so many different ways that you could do it, but just
absolutely
whatever.
Yeah. You just got to find what works and go with it. And y'all certainly found that. So
thank you,
both of you, and y'all's contributions and just supporting this walk. And we're supporting Paul too along the way.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Y'all join us next week. Thanks, Betsy.